Hey guys, it's me. Not just any pinky toe, but Jimin's pinky toe. I'm back with a new video, and today we're going to be talking about K-pop idols' vocals. The ones I actually like versus the ones I really don't. This is kind of different from my usual content because normally I just talk about whatever random K-pop topic I feel like ranting about. But right now, there's nothing happening that I care about, and I was bored. So I made this video instead. So yeah, we're going to talk about whose vocals make my ears orgasm and whose make my ears bleed. Quick disclaimer before we start. I am not, by any means, a vocal expert. I just know what I like and what I don't like. This is all based on my ears and my taste. Some of you will agree, some of you won't, and that's fine. Just don't get your panties in a twist if I don't like your fave's vocals. It's really not that serious. Like, this is all my opinion, keywords, my and opinion. If I put someone in the don't like category, it doesn't mean they're a bad singer or that they don't have talent. It just means I don't vibe with vocals, and that's okay. Who cares? You shouldn't. Also, I'm a third-gen stan, so most of the idols I mention are going to be from third-gen. I'm not super familiar with newer groups, so please don't come at me like, what about this idol? Because chances are I don't know enough of them or their vocals to have an opinion on them. Also, I'll be showcasing some of the idols I'll be talking about's vocals, but because of copyright, some idols might not get a dedicated section or only a short one. Certain companies, Cough Cough Hybe and YG Cough Cough, are especially strict with copyright, so keep that in mind. All right, that's enough talking. Let's get into the video. Now, Karina isn't even the main vocalist in aespa, but tell me why her parts always stand out the most to me. Her tone is so addicting, especially the way she blends rap singing with her vocal lines. The way she delivers certain notes feels like a drug. Once you hear it, you want to replay it again and again. People say she has a divorced voice, meaning she sings with so much raw emotion, like she's low-key in pain. And while I think divorced voice sounds dumb as hell as a term, the description is accurate. There's just something about her delivery that makes her sound emotionally charged, and I eat it up every single time. Haechan is a beautiful man with a beautiful voice. That's it. Honestly, what more is there to say? Haechan's tone is so unique. He has this rich, emotional, powerful sound that always cuts through. I love everything this man does and every note he sings. Like, you go my unique voice, baby.
후회 없이 사랑했다고 말하게 기다렸어 어서 와 어디든 we're coming together 아무 걱정하지 마 모든 건 너뿐이라고 We are the way up 다 버린 채 We're going way up 날 기다렸어 본 적 없는 시간의 의미 오렌지빛 압구정을 걸어 너도 느낀다면 Come and find me 이 세계는 또 움직이고 있어 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕
Power, sharpness, precision. Yuju's voice was the backbone of G-Friend's music, and she delivered every single time. She had the ability to just cut through a song with her clarity and strength, and it made her stand out in the best way possible. Rip to G-Friend.
뜨거운 춤을 춘다 내 안에 별이 뜬다 뒤를 돌아보지 마 불안한 생각은 나 색빛 손색을 다 빼뜨려버릴 거야 My love is waiting for you 벌써 날 보고 웃는 그녀 My heart is beating for you 너무 fairy tale 눈빛 따라 내 끝은 비고 달빛을 가릴게 We can dance in this moonlight again 너무 좋아져버린 내맘 볼 수 없으니까 지금이면 칠칠 훌쩍이는데 너 어디로 가고 있는 저기 해야 너를 봐야 내가 볼 확실한 미래마저 조금씩 더 가까워져 언제 어둠 속을 벗어나게 할 거야
Now, normally when I hear a nasal, weird vocal tone, I'd be like, absolutely not. But Jimin from AOA, for some reason it works. Her tone is so addicting, and the way she chooses to rap, sing her lines is iconic. Her parts are always my favorite in AOA songs because they just stick in your head like glue. It's one of those voices that shouldn't work, but somehow absolutely does.
Hey, excuse me. 알다가도 모르겠어 너라네. Hey, excuse me. 왜 자꾸 내 맘 모르는 척해? 왜 이리 더더해, baby? 어쩜 이리 더해, baby? 발만 동동 그러고 있잖아. Excuse me, baby. Yeah, you ready? Let's go. 너의 그리 고민해도 대체 뭐가 문제야, baby? I know what you want. 시침이 돼봤잖아. 아우 다 티가 나, baby. Hurry up, come over here. 누가 보거나 말거나 뭐라 하거나 말거나 I don't care, it's okay. 그저 걸리는 대로 왔다 돼.
Liz is just angelic. Every time she sings, it feels like she's delivering with her whole soul. Her tone is beautiful, her control is amazing, and she always nails it live. There's this effortless, natural quality to her voice that makes it sound so pure and refreshing. She's a real talent.
있잖아 가끔 난 무척 발칙한 상상을 해 남들은 절대 모를걸 It's a record night This late night conversation 멈추지 않아 따분한 나의 눈빛이 무표정하던 얼굴이 그날 향기로운 보랏빛의 물셀 수 없이 반복해도 기분 좋은 꿈 다가오지 못하고 망설여 다들 해치지 않아 난 연습하고 활짝 웃어 보여도 어울리지 않나 봐 너라면 좀 어떨까 함께 해도 좋을까 상상을 좀 해봤어 You and me 모르지 그래 혹시 만일 너라면 이런 내 마음도 녹일 수 있을지도 가진 사랑도 따위
Joy's voice is unique. It's not the typical smooth and clean tone that everyone loves, and that's exactly why I love it. Her tone is captivating, almost prickly. Like if I had to describe her voice as a fruit, it's a kiwi or pineapple. A little rough, might scratch your tongue, but still sweet and addictive once you get used to it. Her parts in Red Velvet songs are always my favorite, because she just has that weirdly enchanting quality to her tone.
날들이여 모두 다 안녕 내 마음속에 눈물들도 이제는 안녕 어제의 너는 바람을 타고 멀리 후회도 없이 미련 없이 날아가 Goodbye 영원히 아침에는 잠이 깨 엄마게 사랑한다고 말해 너무 겁먹지만 난 바로 너야 넌 숨 마셔도 날 짝이 될 테니까 그 선미를 나는 거야
So I don't think any of you guys know this, not saying you should because how would you? But Jimin isn't my alt bias or even my bias in BTS. He was when I first got into BTS and I will always love that man. But things changed a long time ago. My current is Jungkook and he became my bias because of his voice. Like one day I was listening to BTS's music, not just vibing, but really truly listening. I'm talking backing vocals and everything. And it just hit me. This man's voice is the sexiest thing I think I ever heard in my life. His vocals are so beautiful. That airy, soft, sensual tone Jungkook has? Insane. The control, the emotion, the way his voice wraps around you like silk. I don't care what anyone says, that man is talented. Okay, I have a confession. I'm a Super Junior fan. Yes, I know, I'm ashamed. Don't judge me. But listen, Ryawook and Yesung's vocals, odd as hell, but in the best way. Their tones are so unique that they stand out instantly in any Super Junior song. They've both got this theatrical, dramatic quality in their voices that makes them super fun to listen to. I'll never admit to being an elf in public, but their vocals, I'll defend them all day.
내가 화가 나면 친구를 만나 뒷담화로 불어버리고 Alright 그때가 여자라면 친구를 만나 수다 떨어 날려버리고 Alright Alright 긴 시련에 닿기 거점 나더워져 이젠 upgrade 당당예로 나가 눈앞에 이득만 보고 날이선 이빨을 가려도 보고 정말 중요한 걸 잊었는데도 묻고 써도 소리쳐도 들리잖아 도대체 무슨 일이 있어 너 가슴 터져버릴 것 같아 너의 손을 잡으면 내 입술에 입맞춤 할 때면 사랑하는 삶이 내게 허락된 걸 그대만으로 나는 충분해 Finally you in my life Sorry baby sorry baby 나만 너를 사랑했어 미안해 정말 미안해 Sorry baby sorry 가슴 터져버릴 것 같아 너의 손을 잡으면 내 입술에 입맞춘다면 눈아프니 건 내가 안나 삼켜버린 두려움 이대로 날 놓치지 마 기회는 다시 오지 않아 길이라 밤이 새도록 너는 그때가 남자라면 친구를 만나 술 한잔에 털어버리고 Alright 늘은 밝게 웃어봐 그때의 환한 웃음에 모두 기분 좋아져
Wheein is my favorite vocalist in Mamamoo. Her voice has this rich, warm tone that's so easy to listen to. She can do smooth, she can do powerful, she can do emotional, she can do everything.
빛을 그리고 있어 내 몸에서 너만큼 욕조에 물이 그리고 있어 Do you want me to leave? No, 넌 Starry night 별이 빛나는 밤 네가 왜 부러워 겨울이 지나고 또다시 꽃은 피고 따뜻한 공기 냄새가 날 감싸 나를 깨워 내 모습을 채워 비에서 정듯 흐리게 치는 I'm still a dreamer 내가 지키워 더 많은 색을 원해 나 다 잘 어울려 어제의 난 어디 있을까 달라진 바람 달라져 버린 공기 나른한 몸 고장난 마음 감기약처럼 쓰디쓴 나의 하루
Listen, Jennie isn't the most technical or skilled vocalist in K-pop, but that's not the point. Her voice has a unique tone that makes her parts instantly addictive. Like Jimin from AOA, her rap singing style is what sells it. Jennie's tone is aggressive, sultry, and just different. It pulls you in, even when she's not doing anything crazy technically. Her solo album showcases it the best. She knows how to use her voice to its fullest, and it works every single time. Dio is my favorite male vocalist in all of K-pop. His voice is just pure and utter perfection. He has this insane control, incredible power, and emotional delivery that makes every line hit. He doesn't even need to do too much. His raw vocal tone is enough to make you stop and listen. Pure talent and one of the best to ever do it.
세상 남자들 모두 날 부러워해 너를 가진 내가 질투나 죽겠나봐 I don't know why 절대적인 이 감정을 내가 생각조차 했을까 내 곁에 있을 때 난 점점 대단한 남자가 되고 빛나는 걸 I lost my mind 너를 처음 만났을 때 너 하나 빼고 모든 것은 getting slow motion 말해줘 이게 사랑이라면 처음 만난 그날의 장면 참 나답지 않던 그 떨림 무표정이 서있던 날 잊은 듯 맘 설레게 했던 예쁜 웃음 봄날처럼 포근한 눈빛 내 맘을 녹였던가 봐 두 눈에 씌워진 콩깍지처럼 너의 모든 순간이 예뻐 보여 그대가 내게 준 설렘이죠 처음 그날처럼 그댈 보면 행복해져 떨림을 잊었던 마음도 터질 듯 설레 마치 팝콘
Do I even need to explain Taeyeon? She's literally the main vocalist of Korea. She's powerful, she's emotional, she's versatile, and she's consistent. Decades in the industry, and she's still at the top of her game. Talent, legendary, iconic.
소원을 말해봐 네 마음속에 있는 작은 꿈을 말해봐 너의 판타지를 숨김없이 말해봐 나는 진이길을 보여줄게 네가 가진 소원 숨김없이 말해봐 너의 진이 내가 들어줄게 역사는 새롭게 쓰여지게 될걸 주인공은 바로 너 Bring the boys out 점점 더 완벽한 네 모습에 마치 난 빨려들 것 같아 My heart 시작조차 안 해보면 그댄 두말이지 말았죠 Just bring the boys out 포근한 그 품으로 날 꼭 안아줘
Okay, look, people act like Felix's deep voice is the second coming of Christ, but for me, it's cringy. He doesn't strike me as a good singer or rapper, and yeah, he's got iconic parts, but like, iconic doesn't mean good. I don't replay Maniac to hear him growl Maniac in the deepest voice known to man. Like, congrats, your voice is low as hell. Everyone clap. But now what? Like, his voice is nothing but painfully deep. Like, just low for the sake of being low. That's it. And me no likey. Yuna sounds like she's got something stuck in her throat and is trying to sing through her nose at the same time. Her tone just doesn't do it for me. Like, yes, she's stable. Yes, she's consistent. But the tone itself? I don't like it. It's unique, sure, but unique doesn't always mean good. She sings like she's permanently congested. Now don't get me wrong. Seulgi is a good singer, technically strong, stable, trained. I'll never deny that. But her tone, I don't vibe with it. A lot of the time when her parts come on, I catch myself going, ugh, here we go. She sings like someone is pinching her nose shut. Her vocals sound wide nasally, and it's just not for me. Like, I respect the skill, but the sound? Not for my ears. I love SHINee, I love Taemin's solo work, but let's be real, the man sings weird. Like Seulgi, it's giving nose plugged up. His tone can sound whiny, pinched, congested, and yet his songs are bangers, tone be damned. I've said this before in my Why I Unstand Idol video, but I'ma say it again. Shuhua cannot sing, and I don't even think that's an opinion at this point, it's a fact. She can hold a note. Singular, one note. Usually low, usually monotone, and for half a second, and every time she does, she looks visibly terrified. But she's doing the best she can with what she got. Now, don't get me wrong, she's still that princess. She's gorgeous, she's funny, she's iconic, but vocally? Cube did her dirty, debuting her so unprepared, knowing people like me exist, people who be saying however the fuck they feel or think online? Evil. I remember when fans used to riot because Soyeon wasn't giving her lines. But like, this is why. Shuhua wasn't ready to sing a bunch of lines, and she didn't want to either, since she wasn't confident back then. But everything was fine during that time, as we weren't aware of what Shuhua could or more so couldn't do. That was until Soojin left, and suddenly Shuhua had to pick up the slack. Except the slack is still on the floor, dragging behind her. She can't pick it up. Why? Because my girl can't sing. But still, go and give us nothing, queen. We love regardless. I know. Some of y'all are probably clutching your pearls right now like, not Jimin's pinky toe putting Jimin on the dislike list. But hear me out. I love Jimin. I'll always love him. But I can still admit his weak spots. When I first stanned BTS, I thought Jimin was some powerhouse vocalist because he could hit high notes. Back then, if you said otherwise, I would have tracked you down just to bite at your ankles until they bled. But then I grew up and realized just because you can scream a high note doesn't mean you're a good singer. The truth is, Jimin struggles vocally. He's not totally terrible, but the struggle is real. Jimin himself knows he's not the strongest vocally. His voice works in certain songs, especially BTS's earlier stuff where they didn't push him into high note Olympics. But in a lot of solos and newer songs, his vocals sound fried. And live? Whew. Like, for example, in Lie, he sounded phenomenal, but then you listen to Filter and it's like, my poor boy, I know you came out of that recording booth with your throat feeling like sandpaper, like literally sometimes, in some songs, it literally sounds painful. But I still love you though, Jiminy. I'm forever your pinky toe. Now Ayeon is tricky because she can sing, or at least she used to. Back in her trainee days, I saw those videos. Clear tone, power, potential. But now? It's like she sings in bold cursive. Her voice is distinct. Yeah, but distinct doesn't mean pleasant. She sounds like she's one note away from permanently destroying her vocal cords. And I blame YG for this because clearly no one there is teaching her how to use her voice correctly. I also just don't like her tone. The best way I can describe it is she sings and raps like Iggy Azalea. It's like she's forcing sass into every syllable, and to me it just sounds awkward. Taehyun is talented, no denying that. But his tone? Sometimes it's just off. He strains a lot and it sounds like he's pushing way too hard to hit certain notes. Like half the time it comes out sounding like he's about to shit his pants mid-chorus. There's ability there, but the delivery? Not it. His tone is also so whiny and nasally. He sings like a big ol' sick whiny baby, which actually fits him low-key because that boy is adorable as hell. Like I just want to pinch his cheeks until it's time for him to sing, then I'ma be pinching his lips shut. Okay, sorry, that was mean. I take that back. IU is literally Korea's top vocalist. She's insanely talented, respected, and deserves her success. But me personally, I find her voice boring. I don't like her tone. To me, it's like a sad whisper. I get the appeal, truly I do. I understand why people love her and her voice, but I don't want it in my headphones. She's talented, no debate, just not my preference. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you didn't, well, tough luck. I might do a part 2 since there are still a ton of idols I left off this list, but I'll only make one if I'm bored enough and have nothing else to do or talk about. Drop your favorite and least favorite K-pop vocals in the comments. I want to see what y'all think. I'll catch y'all whenever I feel like it. Later, my toenails.